The Case of the Crunchy Jellyfish. In the kingdom of Cretonia, the moat had smelled like wet sock for days, and the queen finally declared, "Fix it before lunch." "Easy," said the royal wizard, aiming to desiccate the moat, "dry it out completely." The spell worked, and also desiccated the queen's prized jellyfish into a crunchy bookmark. The court started a desultory rescue, half-hearted and low energy, because the knight in charge kept yawning mid-order. He even tapped a broom with his sword and mumbled, "Arise, Sir Sweep-a-lot." At the forest gate stood a dragon named Sir Scorch-a-lot. His main deterrent, the thing meant to scare trespassers away, wasn't fire. It was a laminated sign, and no refunds. The wizard launched into a diatribe, a long, annoyed speech about magical liability and consumer spell expectations. The dragon blinked. "Could you post that in the comments section?" Cretonia had a dichotomy, two clashing sides. "Quests require bravery," shouted one half. "Quests require snacks and a nap schedule," shouted the other. A tiny goblin squire named Pibble stepped forward, then immediately felt diffidence, shy, unsure confidence. "I'm brave," he whispered, "in theory." The dragon exhaled, but the breath was oddly diffuse, spread out and gentle, like fog from a scented candle that couldn't commit to danger. Pibble squinted. "Is that lavender?" Pibble climbed onto a stump to deliver a heroic speech, then took a digression, a side trip off topic. "Mushrooms," he declared, "are umbrellas for shy dirt." Everyone forgot why they came. To restore seriousness, the bard performed a dirge, a mournful funeral song, for the crunchy jellyfish bookmark. It was so dramatic the dragon teared up and muttered, "It's just, I smoke." Pibble tried to disabuse the crowd, correct a false belief. "It did not volunteer to become stationary," he said, tapping the bookmark gently. "It was screaming." The queen was discerning, quick to notice what mattered. She leaned forward, calm and sharp. "I have one question," she said. She pointed to the crunchy bookmark and raised an eyebrow. "There's a discrepancy, something that doesn't match. If it wanted to be a bookmark, why was it screaming?" The hull turned discordant, clashing and harsh, like a band tuning up while arguing. Someone yelled, "The jellyfish is fine." Someone else yelled, "It's a bookmark." The wizard tried to discredit the proof, make it seem untrustworthy. "Those screams were merely ambient enchantment," he insisted, sweating. A panel of fairies floated in, wearing official badges. They held discreet whispers, private and careful, so no one could accuse them of bias. The dragon narrowed its eyes. "That's disingenuous, fake sincerity. And I should know," it added, "I once sold invisible helmets that were just optimism." The fairies were disinterested, impartial, not taking sides. One fairy sighed, "We will now review facts, not vibes." After reviewing everything, the fairies delivered their verdict. "Your tale is disjointed, choppy and poorly connected, but we admire your confidence." Pibble whispered, "That feels fair." The queen rose. "Wizard, you are dismissed, sent away from royal duty." The wizard squeaked, "But I have paperwork." Cornered, the wizard tried one last tactic. He began to disparage the dragon's sign-making, talking it down as low art. The dragon gasped. "My fonts are legendary." The dragon slid a table forward. "I brought disparate solutions, very different options." It revealed one potion, one spell scroll, and one emotional support turnip. Pibble watched the wizard dissemble, hide his real feelings, by smiling like a brave hero while thinking, "I have no idea what a turnip does in a legal proceeding." The fairies agreed to disseminate the truth, spread it everywhere. The wizard goofed, the dragon helped, and the turnip must not approach important documents. With a careful spell and a sincere apology, the Chrunchy bookmark softened, undergoing dissolution, breaking down back into its normal squishy form. The jellyfish popped back to life, then swam straight into the wizard's hat out of pure spite. The kingdom celebrated, though the bard's victory finale had such heroic dissonance, clashing notes, that even the no refunds sign curled in self-defense. The wizard, now properly humbled, taped a new label to his wand, read first. And Chrutonia learned, read spell labels, bring snacks, and never insult a dragon's typography. The end.